Welcome to another episode of my podcast, Building with Draw. Today, I'm not going to talk about building, but more about parenting. As you might know, I'm a dad of two kids, Sophie and Maria, and they are 5 and 7 years old. Here in Switzerland, they are now on the Easter break. So we usually take this opportunity to go somewhere around and have some time together. And we also have a camping car. So we usually go with the camping car. It's cheaper, it's easier, we have much more freedom, and we usually go not very far from here. So this time, as the same we did last year, we went to the Europa Park. Europa Park is an amusement park in Germany, not very far from the border with Switzerland. So it's very close to where we live. And we take this opportunity to go there. And as we did it last year, our kids knew about it. And they had already some memories from what they lived last year. And while we were going there, they were sharing some of these memories with us and reviving what they've lived together with us and the fun that they had. And we all together were living last year. And once they're starting sharing the details, the small details, things that I don't recall at all, but did stick their minds, this made me think how important these memories are for the kids. And sometimes we are ignoring it, especially me as a dad, with the busy things that I'm always doing some things, not gonna stick those memories in my mind. But for them, their mind, their brain is empty. So all those memories that they live now will take a lot of place in their minds. And this is so great because they can really live it longer. And if they can persist these memories on their minds, they will have a much better feeling of how they lived their childhood with you. So while they were sharing these memories with us, I was thinking more deeply about it, really how important this is for them and how it is important for us to live it together and provide them the opportunity to have this experience, which sometimes we tend to not, at least talking about me, sometimes I'm too much focused on what I'm doing and okay, do it. They are talking and I'm not listening. But for them, this is their life. This is what they live. So they really absorb everything that is happening. And it's incredible to see how far their memories can retain and how much it sticks on their minds. So this really made me reflect and change my way of maybe dealing with them and living with them and trying to provide them with more and more experience so that they can enjoy it and they can really live their moments with us. And I hope that this will stick with them for much longer than the memories that I have on my mind. And because I feel that this touch them. The more experience I can provide them, the better they will grow. And not only because they have memories of doing things with us, but also they live different things. So it's true that we are repeating the park because it's fun. We all love it and they know it already and they can revive these moments. But I want to keep providing them with more and more different experience because I think they are coming to an age that it's important for them to observe and live different type of experience with us in particular. And I think this will let them grow much better and much more than maybe what I grew up. I also have memories with my parents and living together, some things that we did together. And some of them are still very present in my mind, but they're not a lot. At least I don't recall a lot right now. Not that I didn't live with them, but I don't recall a lot. So I really want those type of memories to stick in their minds and that they recall their childhood with a positive mindset. So this made me really change the way I'm doing things together with them now. And this last week that I spent on vacation with them was super important for me to not so much work and not think on work. I, of course, did a few things here and there while they were sleeping and I wake up earlier, but really try to be more present and be with them than be with my own work and my own tasks. So this was a special week that changed the way I observing and living things. And as we are talking about parenting, I listened to an episode from Tiago from the Wannabe entrepreneur, where he's talking about the pressure of the 30s. And one of the things that he shared is that eventually they will get, he and his partner will get kids at some time. And he was sharing that he's afraid of how this will change his in the hacking journey and how can he keep building his own company and project while still being a dad. So wanted to just share some positive thoughts on this experience. I don't think people should fear to become a dad while doing the hacking projects and building their own startups. I think as human beings, we are the most resistant species on Earth, and we can adapt and change to any type of context. And this will be a change in your life for sure, but it's also, it's a very positive change. And it's a change that we can adapt and we will find time to do everything that we need. You know that for sure, once you have a deadline, once you have a restricted time, you can achieve much more than when you don't have those deadlines. I think having a kid is kind of similar in that sense because you are much more restricted. So you need to optimize the max of your work. And I think you will be able to do it. So don't be afraid of raising a child while you are being an entrepreneur. I did that. I started Veertly, and my youngest daughter, she was 18 months more or less when I started this journey of entrepreneur. And of course, it's not easy because of course there will be times that you'll not have time to do what you want. You cannot balance all the necessities to what you desire to do or what you really want to your ideal scenario. But you'll be able to make it. I'm sure about it. And it's even on the positive side because you will learn a lot about this journey of being a dad and of being a parent and a mom. Not only for men, for as a mom, it should be even more challenging. But we learn so much on this journey that we can take a lot from this experience to our entrepreneur journey, which is really, really useful because you need, especially when they're very young, you don't interact that much with them. But once they start interacting with you, all the communication aspect, there's so many things that you can take from the interaction that you have with your kids to your normal entrepreneur experience that it's only beneficial. And also all the time management, all the planning, everything that you need to do to make it work in both scenarios, you definitely will get a lot from it. So don't be afraid. Just take it easy. Don't overthink beforehand because it doesn't make sense to overthink. And if I cannot do it, and if my company will go bankrupt because I now have a kid, and no, you'll be able to make it. I'm mostly sure about it. All indie hackers are hustling a lot. So this is only creating a little bit more entropy and more challenges, but I'm sure that you'll be able to make it. So don't be afraid. So this is especially for Tiago, but for everyone that it's thinking about becoming a dad or a mom and keep building their startups. Just go for it. I did it, and I think everybody can do it. So go for it. Yeah, it's a different episode today about more about parenting. I hope you enjoy it. And if you are a parent and also entrepreneur at the same time, say I. Just send me a DM or a comment because I would love also to learn how you balance your life together with your kids, how much you learn from there. How can I also improve my relationship with my kids and with my startups and keep everything well balanced? So I think there's a lot to learn with the kids, and it's only beneficial for us as a society, as a human being, to learn from them and to grow together with them and provide them with the best life that we can. And I think we are as entrepreneurs, we are in the best position to provide them a great future. So we'll think about it and don't hesitate. Don't be afraid. And I hope you enjoy your weeks and together with your kids and your startup. So have a good one, everyone, and until next week. Cheers.